Hello and a very good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. I'm here with Debbie McGiggles, as you can hear over the other side of the studio. We've had the most random 2 hours since we last spoke, and I think we have to share with you some of the chats that we've had here during the dinner break, let's just say, because we've had a laugh. We've had a laugh, and we're back actually for Creative Cravings, a show where we are going to teach you some amazing techniques, show you some amazing demos on some amazing products that we've got, and of course we're continuing our in for a penny, in for a pound event, and over the course of this particular show we are going to be bringing you amazing discounts, best ever discounts on some of our ranges, also on some ranges free shipping, but what you can bet on is getting amazing discounts and then additional crafting treats for just a penny. We've got the unbelievable Aperture stamps on the show. We've got the Builder Bouquets, which I know are already very busy. We have got the Farmhouse Mega Bundle on the show. Plus, we've got a Hero Tool. All that and more, and we've got one of my absolute faves the other side of the studio. She's in proper giggle mode today. It's the lovely Debbie Fisher. What have we got coming up, Mrs?
Do you know what I love about Creative Cravings? We literally go back to basics for you. So we teach you, we inspire you, but first of all we're going to show you some amazing creations that we've got. So the first ones we're going to show is that gorgeous Farmhouse Collection. I just love the rustic about this. It's the beautiful papers. You've actually got to build this flower inside that scene as well. But look, I mean, how beautiful is that? It looks so lovely. But then we've got the builder flowers. So if you want something dramatic, you want to keep it simple. But if you want to go all out and create a fabulous card like this, you can as well. Then we've got those Aperture stamp dies, which I just adore, or Aperture stamps should I say. They create this center point. This one is one of my all-time favourites. I love this one. You have stamp sets that you can stamp into the middle, but that is completely blank, so you can put whatever you want in there. They're just really nice designs, and I know you can't wait to get your hands on them.
Absolutely right. Get in nice and early, grab those bargains, because as I say, there are plenty to be had. Let's have a look though at some of the deals that we have got on the show. As always, we are live and interactive. Anything that you want to ask, anything you want to share with us as well, you can do. Get in touch on Facebook and on YouTube as well. But these stamps are amazing. I want to say I've only seen these once before, but it's your Aperture stamp collection, 66 elements in total, and as Debbie was just alluding to there, these are absolutely brilliant because they allow you to create that focal point, to be able to build these up as much as you want to, and then to be able to add your own sentiments in there as well, which I think is just absolutely fantastic. And once again with these, you have got the ability to take home this stunning price, and you'll get one of the collection for a penny as well. The Ornate Butterflies are stunning. You can see how these work as well. So you've got kind of like your main aperture. So in this case, that gorgeous butterfly frame, you've got more individual stamps that you can then kind of layer up with this collection if you want, add more within the actual set itself, or if you just want to, simply stamp out the aperture, pop a sentiment in the middle. What a beautiful card. If nothing ever changes, there would be no butterflies. How lovely is that? That is the first of the collection. Then we're going to bring you this one here, which is your balloons in flight. Well, like Debbie, I mean, how stunning is that? How clever is that to create the aperture out of one of those balloons? Something that I've always wanted to do, actually, but never done. If Mrs. M is watching this evening and she wants to get me a nice birthday present for me 30th next year, then I'd love a flight in a balloon, a champagne. Johnny just went, you're what, your 30th next year? What are you going on about? My 43rd birthday next year. I'd love a champagne flight in a balloon. Have you ever done that?
I haven't. It would be nice though.
Yeah. I think I would be equally like scared and thrilled in the same measure. But anyway, you can do balloon flights around here, can you? Oh, Johnny knows. All right. Johnny, you can get that for my next birthday then.
I don't think I could do something like that.
Why not?
Because I have a well, it's a bit weird, you know how weird I am, but I have this thing about, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I have to fall.
What?
Like, I can't be up any heights, I feel like I need to fall.
Yeah, what do you mean? Well, so if you stood on the sofa, you couldn't...
If I'm high up somewhere or I'm on a cliff top, I feel like I have to fall forward, yeah.
Were you like a lemming in a...
It is a condition. It is a condition, yeah. So,
what, like vertigo?
It's not like that. I can't really explain it, but it's you get that urge where you just fall. Like, I can't look over a balcony or anything like that because I get the urge I would actually fall. So I think if I was in a balloon, I'd have that urge to just jump out.
Hang on a second, I'm just going to make a little note on my card here. Book balloon flight. Don't invite Debbie.
I think I could do a parachute jump because then it would just...
You'd be all right there, wouldn't you? You'd be well away. You'd have no problem sitting on the edge of the plane. Are you sure you want to go? Yep, way! Oh, dear, I've never heard of that before. Well, there you go. I'm glad. Well, I feel sorry for you for the whole feeling of the thing.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Yeah, you can't go to the edge because you get drawn to it. So you just like want to drop.
I should never mention it now. Anyway, you get the balloons in there. We've got so many random things to chat about in this show, let me just tell you. We've then got the terrarium, and this is gorgeous. I mean, again, how lovely is that to build up, the flowers within your terrarium. Again, if you want to pop the sentiments from in here, you can do. If you've got other sentiments at home, you can do as well. But how cute is that on there? Hello, you. Hello. Then within the collection, how cute is this one? Is your birds and branches. Again, you've got your beautiful birds, your beautiful foliage around there too. Things like thank you. A little note just to say, thinking of you as well. There's something for every occasion within this collection. And again, the fact that these are so easy to work with, great for your beginners, great if you are a little bit more experienced as well. Your floral heart, again, absolutely perfect for things like Valentine's. This one has even got the sentiments in there for things like your wedding day, if you want to use it for anniversary cards as well. They are just so super usable. And then here's the one that you get for a penny. I mean, how amazing is that? That within this set, which again, hasn't been with us that long, we're able to say to you, right, buy the set, get this one here, the Wild Blooms, for a penny. And again, beautiful in itself, the Aperture, but you get even more stamps then should you want to be able to build this up even further. Thinking of you and a world without flowers is like a face without a smile. So that is, I should say, all of the stamps that you get within this collection. £77, $69, or $51.97, or $59.81 today. $41.58 is the platinum price. $47.85 if you're shopping with us in the US. And that is part of our in for a penny, in for a pound deal. Now, next up, we've got Johnny Googling all of the different things now. What's it called? Acrophobia.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like an acrobat then. So an impulse to yield to the source of panic.
Yeah.
So you can't you couldn't go. I don't know. You couldn't go up like Blackpool Tower, for example.
Yeah.
You could, but you'd want to jump off it.
Yeah, it's not that you want to. You just feel drawn to fall. Yeah, it's horrible. It's really horrible. Yeah, because I love heights, and actually I'd love to do a parachute jump, but I think that's the only thing I could do because I just want to fall. And it's quite a nice. It's going to sound even weird, but it's quite a nice feeling. But you can't do it because that you'd be drawn to do it, and before you know it, you'd be off the edge. I first knew I had it when I was young, and my nan lived in Hastings, and in Hastings they've got real big hills, and they never used to have barriers at the side. And then my mum caught me once before because she literally thought I was going to go off the side, and I said to her, and she thought I was mad. I said, but I actually felt drawn to go off the side. It's horrible.
Wow, there we go. I mean, seriously, wow, we're all very different, aren't we? We're all very different. That beats my. Well, it's not a phobia, is it? It's like a condition. My phobia is wooden. I've said this to you before, I'm sure, haven't I? Wooden chip forks and wooden lolly sticks.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Oh, it's making me go funny think about it now.
See, I'm like that with foam.
Oh,
I don't like foam.
I can't in the summer. I can hardly talk about it now. I can't. When my kids have a lolly.
Yeah.
They know now. They have to go to their mum to get the thing off. I can't. Right, let's move on. And it's it is now time to tell you about this evening's Hero Tool. Now I just want to get this correct from the start. Everything that I've got here for you is in this collection, which is unbelievable. It's the Go Tote with the tool collection. Right, so basically what you're going to get here is your amazing tote bag. And these are so super handy, right? This is worth $19.99 on its own, or $24.95. So again, absolutely perfect if you're now getting out and about once again. You're thinking of heading out to friends' houses, or you're thinking of going away and you want to take some crafty goodies with you. These totes are absolutely brilliant. You've got so much room inside of these. They're nice and super sturdy, and you've got all of the pockets around the outside, around the outside. Now, if you're looking at this and thinking to yourself, well, hang on a minute, do I get all of the goodies in here as well? Yeah. So you're going to get in here scissors. You're going to get, those are worth $15.99 or $24.95. You can do the maths on this. You've also got your tool. You've also got your glue. Tape pen. Oh yeah, they're running out. Big news earlier. Debbie will fill you in on that in just a few moments' time. Do you get that as well? The rocker block, worth 10 quid. And then on top of that, for a penny, we're going to be throwing in your die brush tool as well. That's worth £5 or $10 for a penny. So everything that I've just shown you there, everything that I've just shown you that I'm popping back into the bag, plus that, for £32 and a penny or $44 and a penny, that's a steal, that isn't it? That is an absolute steal, but that is only applicable and available for you for 24 hours because then it will be gone. That is this evening's Hero Tool. So get it whilst you can. I think that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, we'll come back to that a little bit later on. Just a few comments because there's loads of comments already coming in. Hello to Shelley in Michigan. Alicia in Arkansas. Connie's in from Tucson, Arizona. Katie Easley says hello from sunny Southern California. Katie, did you get, was it Katie who was asking for my jumper size yesterday? I'm sure it was. Somebody asked me what size jumper I wear.
Oh, that's interesting.
Katie, if that was you, do let me know that you got it. I'm sure it was you. Sally says, oh, by the way, yes, lots of comments coming in for the craft along. Sally says, I must say once more, the craft along earlier was totally awesome. Carol says, just finished your craft along show, 5-star review. And lots of you now chatting as well about hot air balloons. We'll come on to these comments in just a second, but let's get started with some demos because we're 15 minutes in and we've just been mucking about.
Yes, we have. Let's get started on some crafting. So the terrarium is the one I'm going to start with. I adore this stamp. I think it's really lovely. So like I say, we're going back to basics with our stamping, introducing it, how we go about it. So if you are new to crafting, Creative Cravings is definitely the show for you. Now, these stamps are amazing because not only are they photopolymer stamps, which means they're going to stamp beautifully, you can also do lots of different techniques with your stamp. So if you just want to stamp your main item, so our main stamp here, into the center and use your regular stamp, so you could use your quick drying inks or your pigment inks. Now, I'm going to use my pigment inks because I'm going to show you how easy it is to heat emboss these and get a really nice finish on them. So first of all, we're going to position this onto the top. What I love about this one, because you've got that aperture, you've also got all these additional pieces, but you've also got some really nice stamps on there. So first of all, we're going to stamp our main stamp. So I'm using the stamping platform, and actually I'll have to grab, for the next demo, I'll grab the rocker blocks that you get in the Hero Tool, yeah, because they are so good and really stamp well with these. So first of all, I'm going to use, if I bring this one in, I'm using our green topaz in the pigment ink. Now, our pigment inks are the ones that stay wetter for longer. Yes. If you want to stamp just quick stamping, you can use the same colour, but you could use our quick drying inks. But I'm just making sure I really load up my stamp with lots of our ink. and then we're just going to stamp down over the top. So directly down, I'm just pushing my fingers round, so you can see, just to make sure that we have fully coated those. And then when I bring that up, we've got that beautiful crisp image first time.
That's fab.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Really
now,
clear.
before I do anything else though, I am going to stamp a sentiment in the centre. So I'm going to use that hello you.
Hello you.
It's a great sentiment, isn't
love it,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, me too. I think it's a really nice one. So I'm just positioning it in the centre, trying to get it as straight as possible. I'm going to take this stamp off. Your stamps will wash really well. You can either just wash them in warm soapy water or a wet wipe, and that will wash it all off. I'm going to go to our next one up, which are smoked emeralds. So this one is a little bit darker, and we're going to just tap that onto here. I'm just making sure that we get plenty on there. Pop that into place and stamp that down. And there we go. And that gives us our hello you. And then what we're going to do is a little bit of heat embossing. So a lot of people think with heat embossing that it is, I'm just making sure I put my right covers on. They think heat embossing is tricky, and actually it's one of the easiest, easiest advanced ones, techniques that we do, because all you need is some embossing powder. So once it's all done, you sprinkle, this is just clear embossing powder. You can get this anywhere. You'll be able to find it on our website. It may not, I don't think we do our own embossing powder, but Cosmic Shimmers do some, and I'm sure you'll find lots of others on there as well. So we're just going to coat that over the top and then take that off, and then we're going to just make sure all that excess goes back. And then all we're going to do then is take a heat tool. So again, you'll be able to shop for heat tools. We're just going to put it on the highest setting, and you can see it looks quite pale at the moment, but as we start heating up the embossing powder, because that's now gone into our ink, it means it will put a glaze over the top, which is why pigment ink pads are so good. Now I'm keeping this very basic because I want you to see how easy it is just to make some basic cards. If you just want to stamp, they look amazing. If you want to heat emboss, they look amazing. You could also colour them in if you wanted to as well. We do have the Tri-Blend brush on the show. We are going to be using those throughout other demos, and they are truly incredible to use. But to start with, we're going to start from basics and just do our simple choppers. So just heating that all over to create that gorgeous shine. And then if I show you that if I move that about, you'll be able to sort of pick that one. We might not be able to pick, there we go, you can pick that up, yeah. So you get that gorgeous sort of embossed detail in there, which looks really pretty.
Fab.
But just on its own, it looks gorgeous. But what we are going to do, we're going to build up a little card.
Okay.
Now, because Sharon Callis done some extra pieces in when she done, I can't remember what the range was called now.
Oh, that was that's the succulent you've got, isn't it?
That's
Sweet
the one.
succulents,
Sweet succulents, yeah, or the sensational succulents comes to mind.
It was something succulents. I think it's sensational.
Yeah, it was, absolutely. Now, I'm using the Vellum from Sarah's, I think it was the Vintage Diary.
Yeah.
And I'm just using that in these strips at the side. So I'm keeping it nice and simple. And I'm just using these onto some craft card.
Loads of comments coming in. Lots of people loving these. Lots of people chatting about the hot air balloon rides as well. Karen is saying, I took my daughter on a hot air balloon ride when she was about 12. We loved it. Lots of people saying that they got the same sort of thing as you. Crafty Angie just saying, Debbie, I feel the same. It's as though you will go over. Yeah, I used to like the roller coasters. Yeah. Gilmore says, I know what you mean, Debbie. I just feel like she's describing falling backwards. I feel like falling backwards, she says. Karen says, I'm like you, Debbie. I'm afraid of heights.
See, I'm not afraid of heights, which doesn't put me in a very good position.
No. Susan says, I felt like that when I was at Niagara Falls. It was really scary. Yeah. And Terry saying, I'm with you, Ben. So my whole thing about wood. Can't stand wooden spoons or utensils. I'm exactly the same, Terry. If I'm cooking at home, I have to use the plastic spoons. I can't pick up anything that's got like a wooden texture. It goes right through me. And Katie, yes, it was you, Katie. Katie saying, yes, Ben, I got your jumper size, an XL to be safe, as you are tall and have buff shoulders.
Ooh.
That's what I said yesterday. That's not Katie's word. She's just saying exactly what I said, rather than me going, yeah, I put on a little bit of weight during lockdown, so an XL. It just sounds better to go, yeah, I'm really tall and I'm broad-shouldered. Why do you want? What's going on with that though, Katie? I want to know. Why do you need to know? I'm excited.
Well, maybe you can't know. Maybe it's a surprise.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Very exciting.
Right, so I'm just going to pop these on to the side, and I've kept this really, really simple. So we're just going to pop some around the edge there, and I'm going to pop that up the back. So just having that there, and we're going to keep that really simple, but nice and simple, nice and elegant, and what we want is it doable for our beginner crafters. If you are an advanced crafter, you can take that to a whole new other level with using your inks around the edges and everything else. But I love the simplicity of this card, and these stamps do just that for you. They help you be the crafter that you've always aspired to be.
Absolutely brilliant. And that's exactly what we're doing here at Creative Cravings. Debbie hitting the nail on the head there. We want to give you the ability to be able to put these cards together. So we like to bring things back just a little bit. And that stamp set certainly does that for you. Again, a set that does all the hard work for you, giving you amazing cards straight off the bat. £41.58 or $47.85 is the platinum price on that. And don't forget, you will get one set of those for a penny. Lots of chat about the Hero tool as well. Loads of you can't believe that we're putting those scissors into that bundle, but we'll show you that again in more detail in just a bit. We've got a brilliant deal as well on the tri-blends. These are brilliant, and these are the brush pens as well. So what you've got here is a huge selection of colours. And of course, within each of the pens, you have got the blend, so the ability for you to be able to blend all of the different colours. The brush nibs with these as well, giving you sort of really excellent coverage. And you've got a whole selection of colours here. So you've got your Woodland Walk. Remember, these are your 3-in-1s. You've got also your natural tones included in here. You've got your Cottage Garden. All the colours that you would want, really. And as I said, the ability to be able to blend these seamlessly. You've then got your Summer Sun. Just put my glasses on, really. Struggling to read, and my glasses are right there. Debbie's taken hers off now. She's taken them off.
I'll put them on, it's just colouring. It's close up.
You've got your Autumn Hues. Then you've also got your Spring Blooms. There's your Classic Chic. And then finally, you have your Winter Holiday. And as you can see, again, you've got all of those different blends available there for you, with the brush nib giving you really gorgeous coverage. Now, that is a fantastic deal. However, it doesn't end there, because for a penny, we are then going to throw in the Sarah Buddy bag as well. That's worth £6 or $8. And how brilliant is that? Again, an absolute perfect partner, because your pens will go in there absolutely superbly, no problem at all. Fits all of the pens in there, all 24 of those. And again, what I love about this is you've got like the little plastic casing inside, so when you open it up to use it at your craft desk, those all sit really nicely for you, so you can see what colours all are in there. But again, when you pack it away, it all pops in nice and simply for you. You've got your little hook and loop system going on there as well. So nice and easy for transportation, nice and easy for storage, but it makes it so easy for you to be able to use those if you are looking to get a little bit more space, if you're looking to get organised within your craft room, just like our Debbie Robinson. £51.15 is the platinum price, $76.55 if you're shopping with us in the US. But don't forget, you get all of the pens and that buddy bag for just a penny. That's proving really popular. As I said, that Hero tool proving very popular this evening too, and also something that you guys, I know, were loving before the show, actually, because Johnny told me that lots of you had jumped in and grabbed this as well, is this Build a Bouquet set. And again, I really like these collections, because I just feel like, particularly if you are starting off and you are quite new, you want kits that are accessible. I think more and more now we bring you these collections and they're really simple to use. So the idea here is literally you have got the ability to build up your own bouquet for your tags, for your cards, for your projects, and it's so simple. You've got 4 sets within this collection. This one here is Enjoy Your Day. With each one, You get a set of dies and a set of stamps. So of course these dies correspond with those stamps. So once you've stamped out your images, you can cut and then build up your flowers. You can make these, you know, as over the top as you want them to be. You can strip them back and make it nice and simple. But again, lots of lovely sentiments to kind of combine with these. But what I love the most is you get the different vases within these collections. So again, if you wanted to kind of mix and match your flowers around, you can do. This one here is just for you. And when you think about this as far as versatility is concerned with changing all of the different images around, how many cards and how many projects will you make through the year when you need flowers? How nice is it to be able to have a collection like this for things like, well, everything really, isn't it? Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, celebrations, sympathy cards, get well cards, flowers are just universal. Love this one particularly because you've got that little picture there as well. And then the last in the collection here is your For a Beautiful Friend. They all come with all of these different flowers, all of these different jars to be able to build up your bouquets. And we're throwing in for a penny your Flagstone waterproof die as well. That's a really nice deal actually. £31.18 or $35.89 if you're shopping with us in the US. And again, a nice collection to have on Creative Cravings, kind of, you know, taking it back just a little bit, taking a bit of a step back and making it accessible for everyone. This is a really nice starter collection as well, Debbie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So if you're like me and love your florals, this is perfect for you because you are the designer of these bouquets. Every single one that you do will become different. And what I want to take it down, I want to strip everything back because sometimes with stamping, what does frighten people is colouring in. So if you are someone that doesn't want to colour them in, don't colour them in.
Yeah.
You don't need to. So what we are going to show in this first demo is how we can just use coloured pieces of card to stamp directly onto. So I'm using this one, which is For a Beautiful Friend. You can see you're getting all of these stamps and you're getting all of these dies to go with it. You're also getting an extra vase in this one as well. I love this set. You're getting all the stems as well. So I've just sprayed my mat and I'm going to pop just some bits of card down. I've sprayed them because I'm using small pieces of card and I'm just going to lay my stamps onto these pieces. It doesn't matter which way round they go. Let's have the jar that we'll pop on this side. It's what I love about having this stamping platform because it means I can stamp lots of different things in one go. So let's just stamp a few of those out and stamp them down. So putting them onto my mat, I'm just bringing in just a black ink pad. You can use whatever for this one. If you're using alcohol markers, you want your alcohol proof. If you're using water, anything that's watercolours, water pens, paints, inks, then you need the waterproof one. So it doesn't matter for this one because we're not actually doing anything but stamping them onto our coloured card. So once you've stamped them down, so we've missed, and this is what I love about the stamping platform as well, is I can just go back in and re-stamp that down. There we go. So once you've got those pieces, we then just take the coordinating dies and place them over the top. So I'm going to bring in my low tack tape. Let's just bring those up and tape them down, and then we can run those through our Gemini. The great thing about these, it doesn't matter what Gemini machine you own, whether it be right from the mini up to the big machine, these will all go through.
Lots of love for your previous card, by the way. Alison says, what a stunning card. Nice card, says Linda. Crafty Angie says, lovely cards, Debbie. And Carol D says, I have 2 sets of these, the Builder Bouquets. It's fun to play paper florist. Yeah,
yes,
quite nice,
absolutely.
isn't it? You know, be your own flower arranger. And Valerie Pacini has also said, wow, the price on this Builder Bouquet is really a bargain. And lots of people just commenting about the collections that we've got tonight, like Sarah, who said on Facebook, hi, this looks great for a stamp novice like me. I think both collections that we've featured so far are perfect starter collections, aren't they, Debbie?
Oh, so much so. And that's why I like it. That's what I like about the Creative Craving show, because they absolutely show that. We do everything that sometimes feels like it's for an advanced crafter and not doable for everybody else. But I have to say, our tools are what makes us look like professionals. You know, I'm just pretending, you know, Ben.
Are you?
Yeah, just pretending. I can't craft.
What?
No, not at all. Did you really think that?
Yeah,
No.
after all these years.
I
as
know.
well.
All I had to do was learn how to use a die cutting machine and I was sorted.
Well, there's hope for me yet then.
There's absolutely hope for every single person, because I truly believe from a young age everybody is creative.
Yeah, you're right.
Everyone is taught to colour. Everyone has something creative inside them. It could be something totally different to paper crafting, but if you are creative and you can put two colours together, you can paper craft, because it is super easy. And it is really just about using the tools. And actually, I think the main thing is getting ideas. So having these shows, looking on Pinterest, looking on YouTube, watching shows back, being creative comes from watching all those things. And we do exactly the same as what you guys do out there. You know, I'm always on Pinterest. It's my hidden pleasure, I have to say.
Oh, yeah.
I could spend, and not just with crafting, with everything. Like if I want a new recipe, I go on Pinterest. If I want to do some decorating, I create mood boards. So it's a great place to start. But I love these shows. I was saying to you, Ben, earlier about the craft alongs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
only wish when I first started out crafting that there were shows like that I could craft along to, because they're just so powerful in helping us believe that we are that creative person.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So here we go. We've got all our different pieces. I've not coloured any of them in, but we've got some really gorgeous designs. So what I've done here is I've got myself just a little card blank. I'm going to pop them to the side. I've just used some really pretty papers, and we're going to just mat these onto our card. So I'm going to use first of all my pattern papers. And we're going to just mount these up. I love that, like I said to you before, we could use whatever colours we want to. We can be the creative person who's going to design these cards, and they're going to look amazing whatever colour you do them in. Oh, excuse me. If you're oh dear.
Don't drink.
As I gasped, a big bit of air went down and just tickled my throat.
Oh, dear.
I know, there you go. So I'm all right now though.
Good.
It's all gone.
I won't run over.
I always know, yeah, I don't need the kiss of life, not just yet. Oh, I've done that proper wonky there. Let's just take that off. Don't want to do that live on TV, do we?
Oh dear, tell you what. Johnny's just gone, it's not Love Island. Oh dear.
Yeah, I've been binge watching today Love Island. Every time the lads come in, it's like, you watching Love Island, Debbie?
I don't see the attraction in that at all. I don't know, maybe I'm old and boring.
Oh, honestly, just watch a few, you'd be addicted in no time.
I don't think I would.
Oh, I think you would be.
Would I? Do you get Love Island in the US? Is there an equivalent in the US? I guess there must be. So the premise of Love Island, as I understand it, right, and this might be wrong, but so loads of ladies and gentlemen go off to a Love Island, an island, and then they pair up and they just happen to do things, like, don't they? It gets a bit rude, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't get rude.
Oh, it doesn't get. Oh, I thought right, it doesn't. I thought it. A bit of.
No, they literally want to find love.
Oh, hang on a minute. So they have to find love or they get kicked out?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
You can't hurry love, as Phil Collins once said.
Well, you can if that's the premise of the programme.
You can hurry love.
No. Yeah, but that's the point. Lots of people don't find it and they get booted out.
Oh. I thought that's not a great premise though, is it? I don't think. Because if you want to win the show, you're being forced into finding love. But you could win 50 grand.
Yeah.
Oh well, I could be persuaded to love. But do you know what makes me laugh? Right, is the guy. So Johnny and George. Well, no, I don't watch Love Island. I don't watch it. And now all of a sudden they're going. Well, I think you find the premise of the show is this. So
everybody knows what Love Island is.
I don't. I've never seen 1 minute of it. Honestly.
Oh, do you think we could find love on Craft Island? Craft Island.
Yeah, well,
Craig, Debbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what, my Debbie?
Your Debbie. Yeah, you'll have to give her up.
I'd have to give her up, would I? Yeah. Craig, Debbie. Who else?
Oh, forgot. I was going to put my sticks in, and then I forgot my vase. Joe.
Oh, Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe.
We could. I tell you what, we couldn't probably get. Oh, Becky, apparently.
No, Becky's not single.
Oh, Becky's not. Oh.
We're telling everybody everyone's love life.
George is single. George Akid, our presenter George. Yep.
Oh yes, that George. Yes, yeah. Georgina.
Georgina, yeah. So what we could do, I mean, we couldn't afford to like get them off to a luxury island, but what we could probably do, there's a roundabout at the bottom of the road. We could pop them on that island, couldn't we? The roundabout island. Stick them down there for a week or so, and just keep going back and checking on them. There we go, Craft Island, coming soon on Crafters TV.
Oh, that's funny.
They do get Love Island in the US. Donna says we've got Love Island here in the US, and Sharon says we have Love Island, but I've never watched it.
I love it. I just love it.
Maybe I'll have to. Is it on every day?
Yep, every night.
Oh, it's nearly finished, Johnny says.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's not good. I'll be having withdrawals.
Where's the island? They go to the same place?
I'm not sure where this one is. Is it Greece?
Where's the... Oh, it's in Spain, George
sure
is saying.
Where they've done this
What's
one.
the show where they go off to the Isle of Fernando's? That's not Love Island, is it?
Take Me Home. Take Me Out.
What's it called?
Take Me Out.
Take Me Out,
That's a funny one. That's
funny.
a funny one.
Take Me Out.
So I'm just going to use my fingers to just manipulate these. Make them a little bit stand out.
I'm just thinking of Crafty Love Island and Debbie and George and Joe sat on a roundabout at the bottom of the road. Panda Grass says we would all be there for Craft Island.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that idea, Craft Island. We don't have to fall in love on Craft Island. You fall in love with your crafting.
Yes. We're coming up with new shows here.
Do you know what we could do? Craft Island with your partners, and you've got to make them fall in love with your crafting, and then you can spend whatever you want on crafting.
I love that idea. This is brilliant. Look at the brainstorming going on here. Yes, it would be the love of crafting is all we would need, it says Sandra. And Lynn says, I never watched Love Island either. I live on a beautiful island, the Isle of Wight, and I'm in love with it. So you're on your very own Love Island there, you see.
Very,
love
very
that.
nice.
Love
yeah,
that.
Absolutely. So first of all, I'm going to put some at all the edges.
Okay.
And it's just a case of building up. So I'm going to build up all my red ones here and just popping them on. And then we're going to add some extra ones here. So let's pop these all round. Oh, a bit of glue squidging everywhere there. Oh. And then we can start adding some ones inside. So pop in that one in.
The other nice thing about this as well, this collection, is as we've touched on, like you said, it's very accessible, but flowers, like literally for everything, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? If you wanted a collection which you can use for everything, then this is the one to go for. I can't think of an occasion where you wouldn't really use flowers.
That's very true. Yeah, people have flowers for everything, don't they?
Absolutely, yeah. We must remember later on, don't let me forget as well, let's chat about the weirdest jobs you've ever had. That's something we've got to chat about later. What a great conversation we had in between shows with the mulleted wonder that is our Jake.
Yeah, that was
special.
Amazing.
Special.
So I'm just doing some of the leaves now, and again I've just used the stamp to stamp onto green card, and you just pop them wherever you want them.
Alison says, Debbie, is there an easy way to get 3D glue into the syringe?
Shall I show you? I've just used mine up so I can show you.
Great timing, Alison.
That, yeah.
Okay.
I love my syringes. Yeah, they're great. So let's pop that one on there. Let's have one more little one for the centre there, just to level that up. And you can put as much or as little as you want in them. So I'm just going to pop that last one in there. I love using the glue gel because it means that you can just put as much or as little as you want, and you can then manipulate it and move them about wherever you want them. So we're going to leave our card there. So if I show you that one, and I'm going to show you my other one I did, because this one, I've put a sentiment onto this one. I've put tons on the front of this one.
Wow, you have.
So you can really go to town with them. So whatever you want to do, you can do it. I'm literally just going to put my sentiment on this one. We're going to pop this at the bottom. So we've got that in. bubble.
Oh, what was that?
It was an air bubble.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
it's very
just an air
satisfying.
bubble. So we'll pop that on there, and there we go. We've got our finished card.
Bravo.
So really beautiful. Right, glue gel. So I'm going to grab myself a piece of kitchen towel. So with your glue gel, there's a, look, that's funny. It's got a little gem in there that's fallen into my glue. So the first thing you need to do is to make sure all your glue's out.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to wipe the top there. And also, I also just go in this bit here, that you get some dried glue just around. Always take that bit out. So you're back to normal, and then on the bottom of here I'm just going to wipe that so there's no odd bits of sort of what I call dry glue around the edges. So always make sure that that's clear. Let's grab my glue. I'm saying that, I'm just got to hope I've got, there we go, perfect. So if you've got the one with the tools, you'll have this little bit on here.
Oh yeah, the corned beef key.
That's it, yeah. And you will then, and what I tend to do is hold it. So make sure that's done up tight, hold it there. Hold this between your two fingers, so the one next to your thumb. And if you just pop that in there and squeeze, you need to hold it on, just squeeze it till about there, because you don't want to go all the way. Because then when you pop this in the bottom, it squeezes it then into the top. And I normally just leave a little tiny piece at the top and then pop your lid back on.
Oh, fine.
There we go. Because what that does is if it starts to dry, because you haven't used it, that will act as a little plug that you can plug out. None of this will dry out. So that's how I do mine. Simple as that. And then when I come to just sealing it, I do the same with this. Make sure you've got a blob of glue at the top. And then put your lid back on tight, and that will do the same thing. If you don't use it for a week or two, that would just act as your little plug that you can pull out, and your glue will keep all nice and moist.
Brilliant. I love it. Do you know what? That's why I love this channel so much, is that, like Alison says, an easy way, and we go, yeah, you know what, let's show you. And I said it earlier on, I'll say it again. Like Craig did something similar earlier when someone was asking about our double-sided adhesive paper and how do I use it, and he showed how many other channels would be able to do that for you. But that is why we're here. We want to help you out. We want to make sure that your experience with all of our crafty tools is as easy as it possibly can be. So that's why we love those questions, and if we can help out, if we can demo it, like Debbie's just done, every time we'll do it for you, no problem at all. This collection that you guys are loving, I'm not surprised. Lots of you just saying, do you know what, might give this a go, you know, might buy this as my first collection. It is super, super brilliant. And as we said, flowers, you can use it for pretty much every occasion, and this allows you to become your own paper floral arranger, because you can take whichever container you want within the different collections, you can take whichever flowers you want, whichever foliage you want, whichever embellishments that you want, and create your own beautiful cards and projects. And again, you know what, if you want to go completely to town and build a huge bouquet with you know, loads of depth and dimension, with loads of 3D-ness, you can do. If you want to strip it right back and create something a little bit more minimalist, you've got the ability to be able to do that as well. There's 4 stamp and die sets in there. It's 118 elements in total. And then we're also, because we're doing our in for a penny, in for a pound event, giving you your waterproof flagstone ink pad as well for a penny. Works out that a £56 or $67 bundle is coming to you for £31.18 or $35.89 if you're a platinum member. And don't forget as well that if you are brand new to us and you're thinking about getting shopping with us, make sure you join up in the club, Club Inspire. You can do that by going to our website. It's literally a couple of bits of information you need to fill out. We'll give you 250 points to get you started in the club, and you'll receive this price on your first purchase, 20% off. We've got more details coming up about Club Inspire in just a few seconds, and also about our US shipping as well, but I'll just leave you with this while we give you time to check out your baskets. Carol D on YouTube says, on Craft Island, you have to drink a daiquiri every half hour, and then whoever makes the worst card gets kicked off. I think that is a brilliant idea. Keep the comments coming. Check out your baskets right now, and we'll be back in 2 minutes.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Cyrissa just says, thank you, Debbie, for that glue tutorial. And Sarah is saying, you have made that look so easy, Debbie, the bouquet card. Then this is the whole point, by the way. You ask, we will show you if we possibly can. So no worries there at all. That's what we're here for. Oh, by the way, lots of you were chatting earlier on about the craft along that we did. We had the lovely Susie T joining us from New Orleans, and then loads of you guys crafting along with us as well. It was with the gorgeous reindeer from our Christmas interlace collection, and have a look at some of the cards which you guys made. Coletta Cooper obviously joined us. That is brilliant, fantastic. Again, using lots of Debbie's hints and tips there as well, and just adding some of your own embellishments there as well. That looks beautiful. Thank you for that one, Coletta. And then Diella, again, using another one from the collection, but just using a different die with those elegant baubles. That looks absolutely stunning. And then I know Pam was crafting, because you emailed, messaged us at the end of the show, sent in your picture as well. How gorgeous is that? I love the fact that some of you craft along and sort of go exactly to the letter as we show you, and then others of you sort of just take the general idea, use a different die, maybe use the different papers as well, and create beautiful cards. So thank you so much for sending those in. If you love the award nominated craft along, there's another one with Debbie tomorrow. And then Debbie and I will be back with another craft along on Monday, which is the Christmas word edgeables as well. So really, really love those. Something else which I love, and when we launched this, how long ago? I can't remember. A couple of months back maybe. I picked this out and said one of my favourite collections, and I still stand by that. I know you'll probably say, oh, he says every collection is his favourite, but we've done so many great collections this year, and this was one of the first ones which really kind of jumped out and hit me in the face, because it's so very different. Is this the Farmhouse Mega Bundle? It is all about kind of going back to nature, getting out on the farmyard, and you get so much with it in terms of papers, in terms of vellums, in terms of dies, in terms of stamps, embossing folders, and so much more. This deal that we're doing for you here, I can hardly get to grips with it all because it's so massive, but it's the best deal we've ever done it for. If you grab this today, you're going to get a 1p deal within it as well, and we've got free shipping on this bundle for you too. So in all essence, it's £170, $221, $98.31 today, or $122.53 if you're shopping with us in the US. But look what you get in here. It's so cute. You've got a whole array of stamps in here. So this is your Simply Thankful. So this is what we're talking about, going back to nature, back on the farmyard with all of the different animals there, with the rabbits and the ducks and the cockerels. Loads of beautiful stamped images there with a whole array of sentiments for you as well. Then here is the We Can Do It, the very determined lady there with her sleeves rolled up, ready to get to work. I love as well the little farmhouse stamp that you've got in there too, but it's so cute. That does look a little bit like my wife actually packing at the moment. That's what she'll be like tomorrow morning. Yeah, 7 o'clock when I'm trying to have a lie-in, she'll be there, right, I'm ready to pack. What are you doing having a lie-in? Get on with it, you lazy so-and-so. So next up, embossing folders. This foliage wreath, again, you talk about a collection where you've got sort of tools to make quick and easy cards. How beautiful is that? You know, take your cardstock, you can obviously put the wreath on there with your embossing folder, bit of ink, away you go, sentiment in the middle, boom, you've got yourself an absolutely beautiful card. And again, as far as embossing folders are concerned, that textured wood, really gorgeous. It's kind of like your standard embossing folder, but as Craig was talking about a little bit later on, the way that this has been designed almost gives it like a 3D effect, but a beautiful embossing folder as a starter point for your cards. Really great as well. Lots of chat earlier on about that being great for your more masculine cards. This one here, which is upside down, is your Enjoy the Ride, and without doubt one of my favourite dies that we've done this year, along with the typewriter which came from the Letters from the Heart collection. I love this pickup truck, and what I love about this most is the fact that you've got, again, the stamps and dies to create this, but then the different cargo that you can put in the back of it. So there's the little bunnies, there's the birds, you've got the vegetables there as well. And somebody mentioned earlier, I think it was Terry, saying that if you've got the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas with the stockings, the little stocking fillers that go on the top of the stocking fit in the back of the truck as well. So if you want to use the truck for Christmas time, that is perfect. Great, isn't it, when our collections overlap? Then we've got Flying By to Say Hi. This is Craig's favourite, of course, because it reminds him of Coronation Street with Hilda and Stan and Jack and Vera. But those ducks, really super cute. Again, love the fact that you've got little sentiments in there, your little postage mark in there too. Really, really beautiful. And then if you've loved your Builder Bouquet, you've got that again within this collection. Really, this one is called May Your Day Bloom. But again, you've got your container to build up all your flowers. So if you love, as I say, the Builder Bouquets, this one you will love as well. That's not bad, is it, for 98.31 or 122.53? I don't think I'm even halfway through this yet, because you're going to get the Let Your Love Grow collection. Again, beautiful dies and stamps. Makes as well your little seed packet. The size on this, a lot of you always talk about the size, it's not quite sort of credit card size. I think, again, it was Craig who mentioned this. It's the size really of little cards. If you send like a bouquet of flowers, you get little cards to write your message on. It's that sort of size that you could pop a card into. But again, you can decorate it all up. Really, really simple to be able to make that with the die which is included. Phenomenal. On top of all of that, you're going to get the You Are Loved die as well. Also, papers. Right. You're going to get within this collection a gorgeous 12 by 12 paper pad, 42 sheets included in here, and then really this is stunning once again. Double-sided, beautiful florals. You've got checks and stripes and ginghams and swirls. Again, beautiful kind of frame papers in there too if you love your scrapbooking. And running through this again, farmyard animals. The theme is continue, but how stunning are the florals in here? Little daisies. You've got spots and dots and roses and all sorts through this. 42 sheets in total. And what I love about this particular collection again is that we've got the 12 by 12, but on top of that, in mini form, we've got your 6 by 6, 180 GSM. So again, this is 42 sheets. It's exactly the same. It's shrunk down to 6 by 6 size, so you've got plenty as far as your papers are concerned. But then on top of that, you've got 30 sheets of your textured cardstock, 230 GSM, and again, beautiful colours. Really love the palette, which works perfectly with the pattern papers that you're going to get in this collection. But then on top of that, you've got your vellum paper pad as well, which is just gorgeous. Again, stunning for the fact that the patterns and the designs and the colours in your vellum all work beautifully with the patterns and the papers that you're going to get in this collection too. And if we go to the back, you're also going to get sheets of pop-out little toppers as well. So again, beautiful for little embellishments, for little sentiments, and you can see all of those little farmyard animals run through there too. That's phenomenal, right? But we are not finished, because you're also going to get in this collection your 3D die cut toppers. This only comes in the big bundle. But again, these are absolutely beautiful. Great if you just want to use these as little embellishments, maybe as little stoppers for your cards as well. But they are also included inside your mega bundle. And if you wanted something else, here it is, for a penny. In a wax seal kit is included. That is your 1p deal within this collection. And for those of you, normally it's me doing the teasing, but it wasn't this morning. Craig did not stop. Did you see him this morning? He kept going on about this, and he was going, oh, wait till you see later on, Debbie's got an amazing demo lined up with the wax seal kit. And he said that you put this together and you asked for it, and you asked for the penny deal on the wax seal kit. So there you go. But in all seriousness though, what a bundle that is. It's just massive.
It is massive. I adore this collection. I think it's such a rural collection, which just is so much you can do with it. Craig's right about those ducks. It just reminds you of Coronation Street years ago. But they're also great. And I think it wasn't Jack and Vera, it was Hilda Ogden and Stan.
That's what someone said earlier. Yeah.
So, but they are amazing. I've just got some samples to show, because you can do them in whatever you want. I mean, how gorgeous does this look? I think you're right about the moving home card. It would be really nice having that with the moving home card. But look at that. I mean, how beautiful is that card, and so simple. But just a few more just to show you all the sorts of things that we can do in there. I love this lady. I mean, she definitely means business, doesn't she?
She does.
So everyone has an auntie or a mum or someone like that, just looking gorgeous. But there's so many different things you can do with them. I love this collection.
It's 98.31, 122.53. This is the way to go if you can afford to do it today. It's the best deal that we've done it for yet. It's free shipping for our friends in the US. It's a penny deal on the wax seal stamp as well. So if you've been waiting, today is the day really to jump in and grab it, because you've not seen a price like this yet. However, if you do want to break it down, we have smaller bundles which you'll see on the web. One of the bundles I do just want to bring to you is the Vellum card and paper collection. 174 sheets in total. So if you bought the Farmhouse Collection previously and you want to stock up, that brings you everything that I've just shown you as far as your consumables is concerned. And again, we're giving you your cardstock, we're giving you your vellum, we're giving you your pattern paper, and the 6x6 paper pad comes to you in a penny deal as well. So in essence, again, it's a £64 or $77 bundle that you're taking home for just under £40 or just over $48. Stunning. Again, let us know what you are putting in your baskets tonight. Let us know what you're loving. And also, again, if you have already got some items that we've got on the show tonight and you've been making projects with them, let us see them as well. We'd love to see your pictures. This is how you can get social with us on Facebook and YouTube, and you can send in your pictures to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Sarah Hearn is saying, I love the Farmhouse Collection. Carol D, the colours are gorgeous in that Farmhouse Collection. I loaded up big time on the papers, yet you can load up again tonight big time on those. Monica and Mackler, hello Monica, says, wow, that truck would be a great addition to all my mail cards. Yeah, super craftable is that. And like I say, it was Terry, I'm sure, earlier on who said that if you've got the Twas the Night Before Christmas, you can use the little stocking toppers on the back of the truck as well for like a little Christmas card, which I think is fab. Right, I think we're going to have a little look at this with Debbie. So much to choose from. I mean, what are you going to look at from this collection?
I know, it is amazing. I'm going to use two sets. So the first one is Enjoy the Ride and Flying By to Say Hi. These are great ones. They've got really good sentiments in them, but they are stamps and they are dies, which is great. So I've put a couple of the stamps, they've come off on my packet there, of each one. So we've got that gorgeous car. I'm going to use the bunnies for the back, and then we've got that truck as well. So I'm just making sure I've got enough room around them to be able to cut them out, because you do get all the coordinating dies as well. This one's going to be hugely popular, I just know. I know loads of you have already got it because it's so useful for so many different things. This one's a great one to have as well, because you've got all these different sentiments. A new home means a new adventure. That definitely is going to set you for your time moving. Flying By to Say Hi and Dream Big, Aim High, which which I think is such a good sentiment to have, and it's just an encouraging thing, isn't it, to send to somebody. So what's great about this Farmyard collection is it really is all about encouragement and saying the right thing and giving people what they really need in this unprecedented time at the moment. So it's such a gorgeous collection.
Yeah, we did a lot of that, didn't we? We have done a lot of that over the course of the last sort of year and a half. Those kind of uplifting collections, I suppose, really, that allow you to make cards and projects with people, because you don't always have to wait for a birthday, do you not? You don't always have to wait for an anniversary. Isn't it nice just to be able to pop a card in the post just to let someone know you're thinking of them?
I think we've definitely learnt that, haven't we? That actually don't let time go by. Just drop someone that letter or, say something that you want to say.
And also,
absolutely.
how nice just to be kind. We obviously remember back on Wake Up Call, we were running our random crafts of kindness. When you were just crafting just for the sake of it, just to be nice to somebody, just to drop a card round to the old neighbour down the street, perhaps, who doesn't get somebody to pop in and see them that often. I just think again, it's a collection that which will hopefully encourage you to craft just because. Now I notice you are using the tri-blend brushes.
Oh, I love them. Absolutely love them. I mean, look at this, just being able to flick on this colour, which looks absolutely incredible. So just going around, we've had loads of sellouts of these lately, and I think they're just back in stock.
Yes, they are. And we're giving you the buddy bag for a penny.
Wow.
Which is amazing. So again, just for people who are new, perhaps haven't seen these before, so we've got the tri-blends and the tri-blend brushes. So these are different for people who
So the tri-blend brush, the tri-blend have a bullet nib, which means they are harder but can get into small detail.
Small areas,
what these ones do, they offer you that brush nib, which means we can be a bit more creative with them. So I can flick in, look at these tiny flick marks that I can do because they're a brush, and I can get into that smallest detail, and we can again add in all this shade. Now you can do that with any of our alcohol pens, but if you are a beginner, these are the ones that you need to add that definition. But they make it super easy, Ben, so even if you just use regular colouring, if I'm just doing that, you can see how easy it is just to go round and add all that shading in.
So each pen again is like you still get your light, your medium and your dark blend in each pen, don't you?
Yeah, totally. So I'm going down now to my medium, and I'm just going to blend those tips in. And just going over here, because it's alcohol, they're all going to blend in, but I just want to make sure that blends in so we get that real 3D pop. And then I'm going to go back in and just colour in that lightest colour, and that's going to mix all those colours together and help them blend absolutely effortlessly throughout. So we're just going to go around and do the rest of our car now.
I love when we launched this. I still remember that show vividly, because I said how much I love that truck, and it's like a proper American truck, isn't it? Like a proper American, like a Chevy truck, isn't it? And then loads of you guys were sending in your photos of your farmyard trucks, and there was one particular lady, and I can't remember who it is. If she's watching, she'll remind me. Who'd done like a photo shoot. She had like a glamour photo shoot done with. She was all sort of dressed up to the nines with this amazing truck, which looked exactly like the one within the collection, and the photos were brilliant. I loved that so much.
But look how much colour is coming out of these pens. It's what I love about them. It's quick, simple colouring. If you just want that one dimension, you can lay colour down really quickly. But if you then want to start adding in all that sort of, you put in that where you think all those sort of dark areas are going to be, around our sort of door, on the hinges, around the tyre wheel. So you can just, and I'm doing this really super quickly, so you can see just how easy it is. And then I'm going to go in with my darkest colour, and I'm going to go around sort of all the hinges. I mean, you can really distress this as well, because you can, it's just about adding that 3D look, making it pop, making it look like it's been printed, not coloured.
Actually, you do make it look very, very easy, I've got to say. But like you say, when you've got the help of these pens, it does make life a lot simpler for you.
It really does, Ben, yeah. And I don't try to make it easy. It honestly is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say, and I know some people would disagree, I wouldn't say I was an advanced colourer or colourist, not a colourer. But I know how to colour.
Yes.
And once you start using them, you'll be able to do exactly the same. And then I'm just going to go in again with my lightest colour, just to blend.
Sarah's buying them. She says these pens are going in my basket. I'm not
absolutely. You won't be sorry, Sarah. Honestly, you will not be sorry. They are amazing. And I wanted to do it all so you could see how quick
Debbie.
and easy it is to do, and how you can. And actually, what we've made it look is quite rustic as well, as if it's got all those sort of colouring. And then, literally, with my lightest colour, I'm sort of going to go over the window, but I'm going to leave a gap.
Yeah.
So that white gap, because that will just add even more light shade. It looks like light reflection on there, and it is literally super easy.
You've given it such a vintage look. I love it.
And then we're just going to go with a tiny bit there and then blend that out. Yeah, so really, really super easy. And then I'm going to just then go back to these colours. Let's go to our browns in here and do our tyres.
Mary Lee just saying, I love that pickup. And Pammy says, our farm truck isn't a farm truck per se, but it's rustic and dented. My husband had me cut out shadow Wile E. Coyote shapes and stick them in the dents. What? Oh, Pammy, you need to send in the picture. I need to see that. Yeah, Wile E. Coyote from, it was Roadrunner, wasn't it? Meep, meep. Loved that show. That was so much fun.
What's that? I was trying to think of the hillbilly. What was that?
Oh, now this is a story about a man named Jed.
That's it. What's it called?
Open up the bubbling crude oil, that is. Oh, what was that show called? This is a story about a man named Jed.
What's it called?
What's it called, that show?
It's
used to be on
the
Channel 4.
Clampett, no.
Oh, that's what the family were called, the Clampett.
Yes, the Clampett.
Jed Clampett.
Yes, that's it.
Oh.
I can't think what it was called.
They struck
oil.
That is. Oh, they were. There's a story about a man named Jed.
Hillbilly.
Beverly Hillbillies. Beverly Hillbillies. Come on, glad we got there. That used to be on the Sunday, didn't it? It was the Waltons.
Yes.
They had a truck like that.
I love the Waltons.
And then the Beverly Hillbillies. Although the Beverly Hillbillies truck was a lot more like dented and fallen apart as opposed to that one there. Yeah. Oh.
What was the girl called?
In what?
Sue.
In the what we're talking about now, the Waltons.
No, in the
Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah.
Whoa.
Mary Sue or no. Oh, isn't it awful?
Now
when you
this
can't
is
remember?
a story about a man named Jude.
Oh dear.
If anyone knows what was he even called Jed, or am I making that up? Was he called Ted? Ted Clampett. Jed Clampett. What was she called? Mary?
No, I can't remember at all.
Mary Ellen. Mary. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad we got that. Right, Johnny's trying to Google it now. No, not the Waltons, the Beverly Hillbillies. Oh, by the way, we've never talked about, just very quickly, have you still got a bit of colouring to do?
I'm just going to colour the bit and I'm going to cut them out, so that's fine.
Jed Clampett, yeah, it was.
Ellie May. I knew it was something May.
I just wanted to get the conversation going on weird jobs, by the way, because during the break, I don't even know where it came from, but our Jake, who you guys will know, you probably saw him on Saturday on Play Your Crafts Way, just randomly came out with this story about how his worst ever job that he did was where he used to go door to door, right? He was a door-to-door salesman.
I won't believe you.
Actually, let's play a game, right? Let's play a game. Right, he was a door-to-door salesman for a month, all right? So he would be up and down the street, yeah, and he'd be up. And he'd open the door and he'd be like, "Why, aye man, my name's Jake, like." and then he would go, "Would you like to buy?" But what was it he was selling? Door to door. There is no way anyone will guess.
No way they would guess.
What he was selling. What do you think our Jake, the mulleted wonder, was selling door to door? And then we'll tell you in about, we'll give it 5 or 10 minutes. Door to door. It's the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah, it is. I've never heard of it. Never heard of that before.
You never guess it. Oh dear.
All right.
Oh, and John, by the way, is on holiday, for those of you who are asking. John is on holiday.
We've got to cover all our bags, haven't we?
Do you mention one, you have to mention the other.
Oh, yeah, all wanting John.
John's back on Tuesday. And Pammy has sent photos of her truck, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
Poor man. Polly says, poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. What's that to do with? I don't understand that. Gail says that truck looks great, Debbie. It does look that amazing.
It looks amazing, doesn't it? Yeah, and so easy. Honestly, that's 2 free pens, isn't it, that we've used there? So we've got all our bits, and all I've done is I've created just a background using the papers out of the pad. I just had some that I've cut up, so I've just made use of them. What were in my scrap box.
Yep.
We've just got a DL card. As lots of people are probably aware, they're very popular at the moment, which is good. And we're just going to mat and layer these onto the front.
Jake did not sell vacuums, by the way, someone's guessed. No, not vacuums.
He did not. So let's bring in our 3D glue gel again.
Oh, Polly, I get your comment. Now, this is a story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed.
Of course.
Sorry, I don't know what the next line is. Brilliant. Oh. Then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground came a bubbling crude oil, that is. Thank you, L. Wilson, who sent in the full lyrics. Brilliant.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That is awesome.
So we're going to put our bunnies in the back there, and then we've got our bird flying over. Actually, I say ducks. I mean, it could be. Is it a goose or a geese?
A goose?
A goose.
A goose or a geese? I don't know. What is it?
Goose. It looks like a goose, doesn't it? And then we've got enjoy the ride and happiness is a journey. So pop them into the corner. So we're going to have that one up the top there. We've knocked our bunnies. Did
he sell doorbells, said Linny? If he was having to knock on each door. This is Jake. It wasn't doorbells. That's a good guess. What was Jake selling door to door? That's the question this evening we want you to guess.
It is funny, isn't it, what people... And tell us what unusual jobs you've had.
Oh, great idea. Yes. It won't be more unusual than this job, I'll tell you that for nothing. But look at this card. That's stunning. Yeah,
absolutely. Love that one. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? And so simple to do, but really nice pieces that you can put on there.
Fantastic. I tell you what... it is the Farmhouse Mega Bundle. Do you want me to go through all the boards again? Basically, everything that you see here, 6x6, 12x12 paper pad. You've got your card pad as well. You've got vellum. You've got 3D toppers. You've got embossing folders in there. You've got a whole array of stamp, and die collections as well. You've got your wax seal kit, which you're getting there for a penny. Don't forget. You've got more dies, including that gorgeous pickup truck and the ducks or the geese that you've just seen there as well. You've got another collection where you can build your own flowers, and then again stamps. With the like of the farmhouse and the farmyard animals. It is just a beautiful collection, and as we've said, there are smaller bundles should you wish to go for them. There's a bundle as well where you can get all of the paper pads as a smaller bundle, but if you want to go for the big collection, this is the best time to do it because we've never offered it to you at this price before. It's the lowest ever price. You're going to get the wax seal kit for a penny, and you're going to get free shipping as well if you're shopping with us in the US. So it's, as I say, nearly £180 worth, $220 worth for $98.31 or $122.53. Did Jake sell potato crisps or chips, says Katie? No. Did he sell Avon Cosmetics, says Elaine? No. Did Jake sell kitchen tools, says Gilmore? No. For holidays designs, magazines? No. Alarm systems? No. Am I giving the answer away now? Am I giving the answer away? We've got to do it. He actually sold karate. He used to knock on people's doors and go, "Oh, my Ivan, you name's Jake. Do you want to learn karate?" And then, so he would have to try and sell them the karate, and then he said, what did he say? Something like about 5% of the people that he went and knocked on their doors would say yes. So like a 95% no rate, which must have been soul destroying. But then if they did say yes, he would then have to book a date with them to go back at another time to do like a live demonstration and presentation in their living room. That is the weirdest job, right? Can you imagine that? If you were sat there this evening, right, you get a knock on the door. It's dark outside, and you got this bloke with an 80s mullet knocking on your door, trying to sell you karate. I mean, honestly, it was the funniest thing. The funniest thing. So there you go. So let me know, by the way, if you've ever bought any karate from a door-to-door salesman. We would love I love the fact we put the social strap up at the bottom. Nobody's gonna ever bought karate. But if it was Jake, you bought them off. Oh, do let us know. Wow, oh wow. Lots of love coming in for Debbie's card, by the way. Lots of love for that last card. You can vote for it a little bit later on if you like it that much for your demo of the show, potentially as your demo of the day. Apparently you guys are loving the karate door-to-door sales. Carol D just saying karate very popular. Carol D, where are you? We'll send Jake round. We're getting back out there. He could do with selling some because he hardly sold any. Apparently he didn't leave the job. They gave him the chop. The karate chop. Right, what we're moving on to now, we better get back on to, yes, let's get chatting about the Hero Tool, which is only here for 24 hours, or while stocks last. I think this is phenomenal because we're all about our storage, aren't we? We're all about making sure that we've got, enough stuff to keep our goodies stored, but also when we're transporting them, we want to be able to transport all of the crafted goodies we've got in style. This tote bag's amazing, right? Because you've got so many different pockets around the outside for all of your different tools. Nice and capacious as well. You've got your solid bottom and you've got your little studs on the bottom there too to keep it nice and in check. And I'm looking in there. I mean, you're definitely going to get a mini in there, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And
probably a lot more besides. So it's a really, really nice sturdy tote bag for £32 and a penny or $44.01. However, we're also going to throw into that your blending tool. Okay, so that is going in there to sweeten the deal. Then on top of that, let's ask Debbie. Loads of people, these are worth $15.99, I believe. Loads of people have been saying that this is almost like worth it themselves because they're saying they're the best scissors they've ever had. Oh,
absolutely. And in fact, even if you've got them, get them again.
Yeah.
Because you can use them in your kitchen. I know people that use Leanne. She's got multiple pairs. Her husband's got a pair. They've got a pair in the kitchen, one in her craft room, one for her sewing. And actually, they're the only scissors everyone says as well, whether it's sewing people, like Bernie would say, never cut your card and your material.
Yeah.
Have two different ones, and she uses them for everything.
Well, there you go. You can have those. Those are going in the deal. So those are in there. What else can we throw in for you? Whoa, these are going like hotcakes. There's going to be a world shortage on these soon. News is coming today. The glue tape pen, you can have one of those. That's going in there. Oh, what about as well, would you like the rocker blocks? Rocker blocks? All right, we'll throw those into the deal for you too. That's brilliant. So that's not bad at all, is it, for that price? What's that? You want a penny deal as well? Cool, you don't want much, you lot, do you? I tell you what, penny. All right, go on then. Seeing as we're in a good mood tonight, you can have the die brush tool and foam for 1p as well. That's worth £6 or $8. Everything there is £32 and a cent, £32 and a penny rather, or $44.01. What a buy that is! It is our hero tool, but it is only here for 24 hours. So get it now whilst you can. Love that. Really, really popular this evening tonight. The hero tool is proving so popular. However, there is one item on the show which is outdoing the hero tool, and that is our Aperture stamp collection. It's the best deal that we've done this for ever, and I'll tell you for why. Because we are offering you one of the collections for a penny within this bundle. We're going to have a look at this in more detail with our Debbie in just a second, but as we've discussed with this, and as you saw in that first demo that Debbie showed you earlier on with the terrarium, super simple, whether you're just stamping these out and popping in a sentiment, or if you're going to do your your embossing techniques with these as well. They're really, really easy to achieve standout cards because you've got so much within these. This is that beautiful butterfly frame. Your Ornate Butterflies, stamp these out, got a beautiful sentiment to pop in the centre, boom, you've got yourself a lovely card. They all come with other added stamps as well, so if you want to kind of embellish these, you can too. And some really different frames here as well. This is the one we were talking about earlier on, your balloons in flight. How cool is that, to have that balloon aperture there and all of those different balloon stamps to be working with too. This is the one that you saw earlier on. If you weren't here at the top of the show, you'll be able to watch back and see Debbie's demonstration with that beautiful terrarium. We've then got in there as well this beautiful birds and branches. Again, lovely frame, but if you want to build it up more with the stamps that you've got within this collection, you can do. And then you've also got your floral heart as well, beautiful for your Valentine's, weddings, anniversaries. The one that we are also throwing into the mix is this one here, which is your Wild Blooms. Beautiful frame, beautiful sentiments, 1p within this bundle. Can you believe it? 1p. Everybody pays just $51.97 or $59.81, but platinum it is $41.58 or $47.85 for all 66 elements within that collection. Seeing as it is so popular, I think we're going to have another look at this with Debbie. We looked at the terrarium a few moments ago, so which one are you going to be working with next, Debbie?
So this one is the Ornate Butterfly.
Beautiful.
So yeah, it is such a gorgeous one. If you love your butterflies, you're going to love this one. We've got that kaleidoscope of butterflies all in that circle with the aperture. Now, I've already inked my cardstock. I've just used watercolour card and I've used my parakeet, my lemon tonic and my fuchsia. And that's just created my gorgeous background. So this one's created the background. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the main big butterfly in the center and the smaller one. So you get some loose ones. So you've got this one, and in fact I'm not going to use the smaller ones, we're just going to use these. And all I'm going to do is pop them together because I do want to create a background with them. So what I'm going to do is bring in those rocker blocks. I'm going to use a smaller one just so I can go quickly around the edges. So picking them up like that. I'm also going to just grab myself a scrap piece of card because I'm going to stamp on these but round the edges. So let's pop these. I'm just using a black ink on these ones.
Okay.
And we're just going to go round on the corner. So pushing down heel to toe, creating these butterflies on the edges.
Can I ask a question?
Oh, absolutely.
When do you tend to, I know obviously you're using the rocker block now, but when do you tend to rocker block and when do you tend to use a stamping platform?
So for me, if you want quick stamping, your rocker blocks are the best thing ever.
Okay.
Because they really do create I mean, you can see I wouldn't be able to do this on a stamping platform.
No.
I'd have to keep repositioning my card. But with this, I can literally go around the edges and know that I'm going to get that beautiful effect.
Yeah.
So it looks really effective.
So that for quickness.
Yeah, this for quickness.
Yep.
If you want to do anything sort of like heat embossed, I would always use my stamping platform, magnetic one, because it means that you can sort of put extra layers of ink down to keep it wetter for longer.
Okay.
And it just works really, really well.
So you got uses for both. It's nice to have, I suppose, both in your craft room, isn't it? Really.
Oh, it's amazing to have both. Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of chat about the Hero tool, by the way. Gilmore was saying the tote I got for my daughter's Mini. There's lots of room to fit folders with the Mini in it as well. Heidi's saying I use the tote for all my foil dies, foils and plates. Also all my two-sided plates and dies. I still have room for more. Katie's jumped in and grabbed the Aperture collection. Great buy, Katie. Loving that. You'll absolutely love this, no doubt. And Diana just saying the Crafter's Companion scissors are the best. I have all three pairs. They are the best.
And there we go. I mean, look how pretty that looks. And all we've used is two of the butterflies on a background. Now, we're going to be covering most of this up because I'm going to be bringing in two other extra things here. So let's pop that out the way. We've got a piece which we're going to do our main butterfly ring on. So the big Aperture die, which is stamp, is this one. So, and it doesn't matter where it goes because it's just going to look beautiful on there. I'm going to then bring in my stamping platform, because what I want to do here is I want to start where we've shown you how to do just one colour. We're going to start introducing 2 colours now.
Okay.
So we're going to bring this in. Let's start, it doesn't matter really where your big, let's do our big butterfly up the top there. It doesn't matter where they go, it's just where you want to place them. And we will pick that one up. And then I'm just going to put my, I have sprayed this, but just in case, I'm going to just put my magnets onto the end. So making sure that's properly onto our mat. Now this time, because we've used that those colours, so our fuchsia parakeet and our lemon tonic, I'm going to be bringing in 2 of our other colours, but I'm bringing now in our quick drying inks. Pop those ones to the side. So I want ones that are going to coordinate really beautifully. So first of all, I'm going to use my pink, and we're going to use the pink on the edges. So I'm going to go sort of on the inside. So I'm only doing those inside parts.
Yeah.
So just bringing that round and covering those bits there. Now the reason I'm using my stamping platform is because these might not go down as well as because I'm blending them.
Okay.
So if I do need to go in again, I can just do exactly the same technique but go round again. So bringing those all in, turn it over. I'm not sure which way round I put it now, but that will do. Stamp that down. And that will give us so that's what I mean. Can you see it's not blended as well as what I was hoping it would do?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is just go round again and do exactly the same thing. So bringing in those inks, then the blue run around the edges, and I'm going to turn it so we go, because I'm getting myself in a mess with putting it everywhere, and I only want it on those edges. You know what I've got to do now? I've got to remember which way round it is.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at that. I think that's the one. I think so. If it's not going to work, is it? No, it didn't. I thought that was the perfect way round. I'm not too worried, because
I like
in all true aspects, I've got a finished one here.
Love it. Always prepared.
Always prepared, yes. So you'll be more mindful. I'm trying to rush mine, but you can see you'll get a really pretty effect. And then I've just used the flowers, the same as we did before, using these flowers around the edges just to create that extra sort of edge in the background. And then I've done the same with this one. I've just stamped a best wishes to go with that one. So let's pop them to the side, and then we're going to bring in this piece of card that we've done, and we're going to use these on top. So I've got some extra layer in here, so I've stamped this. If nothing ever changed, there would be no butterflies.
That's a lovely sentiment.
It's such a nice sentiment, isn't it? And so true. I love butterflies.
I do.
And I love caterpillars.
Oh, I do.
So, yeah.
Little wiggly caterpillars.
Yeah, absolutely.
We did the, oh, I don't like moths so much.
Yeah, no, I don't mind moths.
I don't mind moths, but what I don't like is when they're like at night time and they're in your room and you're fluttering around your light and you're trying to grab them.
Bats at the moment. I'm making.
You got bats in the bedroom?
No, but we've got bats outside in the garden. And they're so loud.
Like where in the garden?
Well, I don't know, but at night time, literally from about 7 o'clock all night.
What noise does a bat make?
Oh, it's awful. It's like a screeching sort of alarm. It sounds like an alarm.
Like what?
Yeah, like I don't even know. I don't know how I would do it, but it's like woo, woo, woo. It's a bit like that.
Is it?
Like that screech.
Is that right? What? That is a weird noise.
Johnny, Google. It's the only thing we can put it down to, because the bats are flying about. We can see them flying about.
And have they only just suddenly descended on your house then?
No, they're just in the garden.
But why have they decided? What have you got in your garden that the bats like so much?
No, they're just flying about.
So they're not living in your garden?
No. We don't see them. No, we could see them flying past the window.
Going, woo,
at night time.
Woo,
yeah, they're really noisy. Really noisy.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
They're quite small as well, aren't they? They're quite small. Bats.
Yes, they're quite
small.
small.
Little tiny bats.
And
the only thing, what you say?
They're not like big monsters.
No. What are you going to say? And the only thing?
That's the only thing we can think that would be making that noise.
I tell you the worst noise, and I know we've talked about this before, the worst noise, because we live down a little country lane at the moment, we've got like fields sort of around us, foxes. That is the worst noise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the
so
noise.
What noise do they make?
Foxes?
Yeah, I mean Joe's got his own noise. Well, yeah, he says my snoring.
Your snoring, I disagree with Joe on this because your snoring is like the comedy snore that you have in cartoons. You know, like when, like that. Yeah, exactly right. Who's doing that in my ear? Is that Johnny? Yeah, this is Debbie. So you can hear her through the floor. She's like this. But foxes.
I don't mind being a Snow White snorer.
A Snow White snorer?
They said it sounds like Snow White. I'm a princess snorer.
Princess snorer. Princess Snora McGiggles. What was that? I can't remember what I was saying now.
Foxes.
But foxes, they make like a. I'm not going to do it. It's like a screeching noise. I've woken up in the night before.
Is it like what I just did? Because I'm wondering if it's foxes.
No, it's like someone screaming.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a horrible noise. I don't even want to do it because but you wake up in the middle of the night and sometimes you wake up and you're sort of like a little bit bleary-eyed, I don't know what's going on. You hear that noise, you're like, what is that? It's like, it's Freddy the Fox or whatever it is. It's a horrible noise. Horrible noise. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's the bats that are making the whole...
Pam says, bats are not small. Have you ever had one fly at your head?
No, Pat.
No. And some chap called Alistair Vile on Facebook says, apparently the noise drives her batty. Ba-dum. Like that, Al. Like that a lot.
I know, yes, it probably does. I don't think Al believes it's the bats either, but it's definitely the bats.
He doesn't think it's the bats?
He's not sure if it is the bats, no.
I'll let us know what you think it is.
I definitely think it's the bats.
What's the size of the card, by the way? Deborah Spencer wants to know.
It's a 5x7. No, I completely lied. It's a 6x8.
Okay. Too busy talking about bats and snoring.
Too busy talking
and foxes.
about. Yeah, exactly. So we've put that together. I'm going to bring this one because all I've done here is put some little gems down. So bring this one round, and you can see it just looks really beautiful. Just adding in those two-tone colours.
I love that so much. I'm just sort of trying to rewind the conversation we just had. How on earth did we get on to talking about bats? Where did that come from? We've had some weird conversations tonight, haven't we? Really weird conversations. Snoring, bats, foxes.
Karate.
Door-to-door karate. I mean, seriously, you want a show which brings you an eclectic mix of all sorts of education. You have come to the right place. And also, if you want the very best in craft supplies, you have come to the right place. This collection is superb. Like we said, you know what? If you are new to crafting, particularly if you're new to stamping, this is a super collection to go for. However, if you're just wanting versatile collections, this is brilliant. From butterflies to balloons, from balloons to terrariums, from terrariums to beautiful birds and foliage, and we've even got in there that gorgeous wedding day heart as well. Don't forget the final stamp collection within this bundle you are taking home for a penny today within that bundle. That's your wild blooms. £41.58, $47.85 is the price for that full bundle. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments coming in. I know you are having a good old laugh with us. I'll read some more comments in just a second. Thank you as well, by the way, for the pictures that you're sending in. Oh, Pam, this is your pickup truck that you were talking about. So the dents, that's so clever. I get you now. So you filled the dents in with Wile E. Coyote. You know when he used to fall off the cliff?
Yeah,
he used to make that noise, didn't he?
He did.
Pam, that's great. And also, Rhonda. So Rhonda earlier on said her cat was watching, and here she is. So this is Shadow, the cat, so watching us earlier on this morning. How cute is Shadow? Oh, I love that.
So beautiful.
Rhonda, thank you so much. Pam, thank you for your pick as well. What a laugh we're having. What great deals we've got on the show for you as well. And literally, we've got 25 minutes to go. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll take a short break and we'll come back with some more demos still to come. Demo of the show, demo of the day, and probably more random chat. Let's give you time to check out your baskets, and we'll be back in just a couple.
I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Thank you for all the comments coming in. It makes me laugh. If someone was to read my tablet now and hadn't watched the show, they'd be thinking, what on earth has been going on Creative Cravings tonight? The comments like, the dwarves snoring, says Deborah. Lynn says... It was Deborah, not me. Lynn says, we have a family of foxes that come into our garden, and I agree with Ben, it's an awful noise when they start. It is awful. I hear foxes most nights, and Ben is right, says Jane. It is a haunting sound. Pat Patricia says, you guys have been all over the place today, haven't we? And Deborah says, Ben does such great sound effects. And Rhonda, who sent in the picture of the cat, says, Shadow should be the ambassador cat. Oh, I like that. We haven't got an ambassador cat, so yeah, we'll crown Shadow as the ambassador cat. There you go, Rhonda. Let Shadow know for us. We'll get next time. Perhaps if we get you on again, Rhonda, we'll get Shadow on as our ambassador cat. Right, let's go through this collection. I've got to whiz through this collection, the mega bundle. I'm under strict instructions from producer Johnny to get through this swiftly. It's a big bundle, so I'll go as fast as I can. You guys are loving this tonight. It is massive, this bundle, right? And at launch, it flew out of the door, and it's flying tonight because you're getting pretty much everything, aren't you? You are getting everything within this bundle store. It's everything that you will have got at launch. However, we're doing it at the best ever price for you. You are saving a huge amount of money. You're saving 25%. You're going to get with this as well free shipping, and you're going to get the wax seal in the collection for a penny. So let's go through this as fast as I can because we want to squeeze in demos and votes and all sorts as well. So stamp collections, you have got Simply Thankful. You've also got We Can Do It. There's some gorgeous, gorgeous imagery within this. The foliage wreath embossing folder is in there too. Then on top of that, your textured wood embossing folder. This is the one that lots of you have been talking about that Debbie showed you earlier on. Enjoy the ride with that lovely pickup truck. Dies and stamps within that collection, and then the ability to choose your cargo on the truck. Flying to say hi are those ducks, those geese. Whatever you want them to be. You've then got May Your Day Bloom. That is the set which allows you to stamp out and then die cut out your own little vase, if you like. Then Let Your Love Grow. This is the collection which allows you again to stamp and die cut out your own little seed packets and your own embellishments to go with that too. Then on top of that, you have got the You Are Loved die sentiment. That's all in the bundle. also in the bundle, you are going to get 60 sheets of your vellum pad. You are also going to get 30 sheets of your 12x12 textured 230 GSM cardstock. Then on top of that, you are going to get your 12x12 pattern paper pad. Then on top of that, you are going to get the mini version of that, the 6x6 paper pad. That is also included, but that is not all, because you're also going to get in the bundle, only in the mega bundle, the 3D die cut toppers. They are also included, and last but by no means least, for 1p, you're going to get your wax seal kit as well. That is it, everything there in a massive bundle, 115 elements, 3 paper pads, vellum pad as well, £98.31, $122.53, best ever price, 1p deal, free shipping. If you've been waiting, today is the day to jump in and grab that. I just want to say as well, if you want smaller bundles, we have them. If you want extra paper pads, we have a bundle on that as well, but check the web for those deals. Right. Oh, sorry, by the way, Anza said, hi, in actual fact, coyotes can run faster than roadrunners. My whole childhood was a lie. Is that actually true? Well, I'm shocked and stunned by that. And roadrunners aren't big either, are they? Oh, well, I learned something new. Anyway, let's move on. What are you going to choose from the collection next?
Yeah, so I've chosen the Beautiful Blooms one here. So we've got the vase, we've got the flowers, and I've got a sentiment on there. Now, what I'm actually putting this on is some vellum as well. So you can, remember, you can print onto vellum as well. Now, the best thing for vellum, though, is to use a wet ink that you can heat emboss, because vellum it can wipe off because it's not so much of a porous surface. So all we're doing is inking up all our stamps, just making sure we put plenty of ink on and then stamp them down. So making sure we've got that all stamped down. And there we go. Now these two are fine, which are stamped beautifully, but this one, because we've gone on to vellum, if I was to wipe that, it would smudge. So what we are going to do is just heat emboss this one, because we want it to stay put. And then that's all we're going to do with it. We don't need to bring anything else into this, because because we've actually stamped onto that vellum.
Okay.
So we're going to heat emboss it first, and then we're going to give it a little cut. So because you do get all the stamps and the dies as well. Pop the lid onto there, and then just quickly heat that up. It doesn't take long because obviously it's just the vase, the outline.
Yeah.
But what that does is it just makes sure that it's not going to move, it's not going to go anywhere. And it just gives a nice effect onto that vellum. So just making sure we've poured all that embossing powder. And there we go, we know where that'll stay put. And then we've got the dies, so if I bring in the die set here, we've got the die sets for each of these and the vase. Now this one is lovely as well, because if you wanted to do the doily, if I take this little doily die out, that fits nicely round the bottom and it goes onto this die here. So you could stamp into here and then sit your vase onto the doily. So this is a really nice stamp set to have. So let's just pop that one back. There's so much in this collection, isn't there?
No, it's hard to know where to start, really,
yeah,
isn't it?
Absolutely.
There's so much in here. I mean, the papers are gorgeous, the stamps are gorgeous. It's a really, really different collection. We've done so many great collections and real standout collections this year, I think. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
There's a lot of collections out there, I think, which potentially are quite similar, but you come to us and see the very different designs and ideas that we've got with our collections.
Yeah.
You've got plenty to choose from, and this, I've not seen another collection quite like this, to be honest with you.
No, me neither, not at all. The elements that are in here are incredible, and those paper pads, they're ones that you're going to be using throughout all your crafting. Whatever you're doing, that's one of those paper pads. There's a paper for everything that you can use it on. So just taking those out, you can see they cut out beautifully. So we've got our vase and our flowers.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to bring in the tri-blend brush again. Just so happens I've used red again on here, so apologies for keep using the red, but it is a lovely one to use. The lay down of these goes down beautifully. So, and I forgot to put my glasses on, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to go over the edges, but I'll try and focus and concentrate.
Can I borrow mine?
I've got them to the side of me, and I've got some already done. I'm not silly.
Oh, but you are silly.
Yeah, I am. It's very true. So just doing these nice and quick, giving them a lay down of colour. Then we can go in and just add some extra definition and build them up so we don't get sort of that flat poppy.
The tri-blend brushes are on the show, by the way, with the Sarah Buddy bag for 1p as well.
Yeah, it's amazing. Now, if you was to ink round the edges, I'm just going to bring in my other ones that I've done here. I've just gone round in a lighter green, just around the edges, just to give them that real grassy effect. And then what I'm going to do, we're just going to put a really quick card together. So let's pop all these bits to the side. And then I've got some, so this is, I mean, they're double-sided papers, so I've used my outline, but I've gutted the centre, so I've used all the cardstock. So make sure you're frugal with your cardstock out of your pad. And then we're just going to pop that onto a little 6x6 card blank. And pop our background into place. And then what we're going to do is build up our flowers. We've got 3 here, and I've also got a little bottom piece. Because I've done that in red, we're going to lay this one on the bottom, so they've almost got that shelf to go on.
Yeah.
And then our little poppies will go inside. What I like about using vellum is that when you put them behind, you can actually see the stems in them, so it really looks good when you're doing that. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to manipulate them. I mean, you could use your fingers or a little, maybe your glue bottle, just to give them some shape. So I'm just going over each of my fingers just to roll them round. And then all we're going to do, you could, and actually I'm going to do that actually, I was going to just put some tape down the sides, but I do think it would benefit from having this put on the insides of the flowers, because you could still see through these. So we can actually pop our flowers in there. And then we can just go down the sides, which will glue them nicely into place. Just going to check we've got those. There we go.
Pretty. That is cool, isn't it? Like you say, just be able to see the stems go into the
yeah,
the vase.
absolutely. So we'll pop that down the centre, and then pop our other flower. And you can have them as high and low as you want.
Yeah.
Let's do our next one. And then our last one, I've got another flower, yep, there we go.
Did you say you like doing flower arranging in real life as well? Or did I dream that?
No, I do love, love
it?
arranging flowers, yeah. I don't have flowers very often. If you're still watching now, yeah. It does buy me flowers though. I just haven't had none for a while.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh wow, quickly. Yeah, you've got a week till she's back at home.
I know, it's a week till I'm back home, yeah.
No
absolutely.
excuses.
Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be nice to come home to some nice flowers,
yeah,
wouldn't it?
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh,
I've got 2 weeks off then. Can you believe that? Yeah. 2 weeks off after next week. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, our holiday was cancelled, so no holiday. But we are going to have days out and do. We're hoping to go to York.
Oh yeah.
And to the Lake District.
Oh, amazing.
Yep. So I can't wait for that.
It's sometimes nice though, isn't it? We've done that in recent years. We've not been abroad for, I think, 2 years, but I like it sometimes when you take a week off or like a couple of weeks, and then you just do days out and you just go and explore different places.
Yes,
I think that's almost
exactly what we're going to do.
Almost nicer sometimes to do that.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm just going to put that sentiment in the centre, and there you go. Nice and quick and simple, but how effective is using that vellum and being able to see your stems through the actual vase. And there we go.
Well, I tell you what, Sarah Hearn on Facebook has just said, I think that this is my favourite card of the day.
Oh, thank you.
There you are. It's a really, really nice card. And I tell you what, Sarah, you have have prompted me to remember to tell you that we need to get you voting for the demo of the show with just over 10 minutes remaining. So I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll get that vote going just now and we'll give you 3 or 4 minutes and then we will line up the cards for the demo of the day as well. I'm just looking across the other side of the studio, Debbie getting the cards all ready just there. What a productive couple of I feel like we've chatted a load of nonsense and had a real laugh and I was thinking, oh, we've probably not got many demos done. Debbie's done loads over there.
I know,
Take
we
us through
have
them all.
done loads, yeah.
You've done tons.
Yes, we have done loads. So number 1 was our hello you.
Hello you.
Then we did our build a bouquet, so let's pop that there. Then we did our gorgeous truck one. Then we had another, oh no, that was this one. Then we had the Aperture cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 was our roses one. Oh, not roses, poppies.
Poppies. All right.
Poppies.
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Lynn says beautiful card, Debbie. Ooh, will that one be the winner? We will give you 3.5 minutes. Get your votes in on that, and we'll do the demo of the show and demo of the day rather in just a few moments' time. I just wanted to give you details again of our hero tool, which I think is brill because you've got this amazing tote bag. Lots of you have been chatting about this. Because you've got so much room within it. Definitely enough space for your mini, as lots of you have been saying. I almost want to say that you could almost get your, can you get your MIDI in there, I wonder? Can you get your MIDI in there?
We can try.
Can I just have a look and see? Where is the...
Pass it over, shall I?
All right, yeah, bring it over in a sec. Only when you're actually, do you want me to come and get it? Oh no, she's bringing it over.
I'm on my way.
Oh, thank you so much. I just wanted to see, because it looks big enough, potentially.
Oh, it might.
Might go in. I don't know if the handle's gonna...
The handle could go up. Oh no, it's gonna fit. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, it will. Oh, hang on. Just see. Sorry, I just want to... This is riveting TV, this, isn't it? No, you need to do it handle up, but it will go in like that, which isn't too bad, is it? We're not giving you the MIDI with this, by the way. Don't get too excited. It's a good deal, but it's not that good.
It shows how big the bag is.
It
though.
does show you, and it gives you a bit of an idea. So that's how big your bag is. You've got all the pockets around the outside, super sturdy, super comfort grip on the handle, and we are going to throw into this tote bag your blending tool with your spare pads. That's going in there because we love you. You're also going to get your glue tape pen in there as well, which makes this deal. Those are, well, yeah, world shortage coming your way soon. Those are going in there. The scissors, which you have just not stopped talking about over the course of the last 2 hours, they are in there as well. The best scissors in the business. That's what you've been saying. That's not my words. Those are your words. Those are going in there. They're worth $15.99, by the way, on their own. We're also going to pop in those rocker blocks, so both of those included. So you've seen Debbie using those this evening as well. If you're wanting your stamping to be done quickly and professionally, the rocker blocks absolutely perfect for that. And then also, where's it gone? Have I put it in already? Oh, it's there. We've also got your penny item. Your die brush and foam is going in there for £1. That's a brilliant buy. It's the hero tool, and it's such a good deal. We can only do it for 24 hours. You can't expect that to last any longer because it is fantastic. Everything there for £32 and a penny, or $44.01. A definite must buy this evening. Grab it whilst it's here. It will be gone in 24 hours time. Something else which has proved so popular this evening are your builder bouquets. If you like the idea of building the bouquet from the Farmhouse Collection, but maybe you can't stretch to the full collection, there's a great way to be able to do it with this builder bouquet collection, because again, it's very, very similar in the fact that you've got a whole array of different stamps and dies to be able to build up your own bouquet. And again, super simple, right? If you're getting this as your first collection, nice, because you get a huge amount, 118 elements. We'll pop the details up on the screen for you in just a second. And basically, it gives you the ability to mix and match your flowers, create your own bouquets. You can become your own florist. You can choose your own container to put your flowers in. That one was called For a Beautiful Friend. You've got the Enjoy Your Day there as well. And then finally, This is the Just For You. So 4 really lovely collections, all the stamps and then the dies to be able to cut out the images. Have fun with this. I think it's the kind of collection as well that you can get the kids crafting along with too. Cut out all the bits and just create your own beautiful bouquets. We're also throwing in your Flagstone waterproof die ink pad for a penny as well. So that comes to £31.18 or $35.89. And again, just to give you a bit of an idea as to how beautiful these work, Debbie has got some finished cards over the other side of the studio.
Yeah, I love these ones, Ben, because there is so much you can do with them. Your imagination can go wild. You can build them up into wreaths like this. I mean, how incredible is that? So doing that initial sentiment in the middle, but building up those flowers on the outside. Make sure you stock up on your 3D glue gel, because that's the one that's going to be able to do these 3D elements and really build them up and add real definition to your cards. I love this one, just having that small vase at the bottom, but building up a massive bouquet. And what about doing something really pretty on your Z fold cards? I mean, it looks totally incredible. Really gorgeous spring colours on that one. Same as this one here. Different vases, different flowers, build them up, create whatever you want to create. Do those different concept cards, which just look amazing. I love Aperture cards, and having that bouquet inside there looks so, so pretty. This looks like a bridal bouquet. It's so lovely. And then having those inside of the jars and being able to stamp your stems in there look great. If you want something a little bit more softer, simplistic, your lilies can go in your jars. There are honestly so many different ways you can do them. And I even love this one. Look how different this one looks, where you've almost got sort of that a pudding container with just those build up of roses in there. Just some fabulous designs from our design team, but you can create whatever you want to create with using these.
Yeah, so much versatility. $31.18, $35.89 platinum price there. Let's get the vote going on the demo of the day, because we've got a winner of the demo of the show over your side at the studio. It was number 5.
Oh, that was the
Poppies. Yes. So we'll get that one lined up and let's get the vote going. So that's the demo of the show, demo of the day. So we've got 2 of the, because you can tell how popular our beautiful Christmas dies were earlier on, because both of those cards are the beautiful Dashing Through the Snow. So this is Craig's card earlier on this morning from Wake Up Call. If you like that one, that is number 1. Next up is this beautiful card which Debbie made as our craft along card at 3 o'clock this afternoon, which was number 2. Or if you want to vote again for your demo of the show as demo of the day, the Poppies, there you go, are number 3. So 1, 2 or 3, you have got about 2 minutes to get your vote in as to which one is your demo of the day. Right, just very, very quickly, let's just show you. Oh, move that out of the way. Oh, cool, blimey. Oh dear. Either that was stuck down very well, or I'm not very strong. Let's just quickly show you the Aperture stamp collection. This has been so popular on the show this evening. Again, I think it's for the fact that it just appeals to everybody. The ease of use that you've got with this, the versatility that you've got with this as well, and the fact that it's a really, really good price today. £77 or $89 bundle, which you can get home today for. Oh, God, you scared the life out of me then.
I scared the life out of me.
That really made me jump. I don't know why. Debbie's just knocked a load of cards on the floor.
I just knocked over a basket. Sorry.
That really made me jump. The art's going like that. The Aperture stamp collection is here. Here it is. Right, the Ornate Butterflies is the first set that you've got within this collection. So with each of the collections, you get the Aperture itself, and then you get a collection of other stamps that go with it as well. So there's your butterflies. You've also got in this collection your balloons in flight. I think this is my favourite of all of these stamps in the collection. Then you've got your terrarium. Really, really cute. Love the fact as well that the sentiments are interchangeable should you wish. You can build up these as much as you want them to, or go minimalist with them should you want to do that. Birds and your branches. You've got this one here, which is the floral heart, and then lastly This is the Wild Blooms. That's the one that you're getting for a penny within the collection, and it's the best deal, $41.58 or $47.85. It's going to be tight on the demo of the day. We'll await a winner. We've literally got 2 minutes, but tomorrow Joe is going to be back. Debbie is here as well, and we have got Wake Up Call. Everything that you need to know as far as what is coming up for your Thursday will be with Craig and Joe, 12 o'clock in the UK, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Another craft along. What's your craft along tomorrow?
Oh, you put me on the spot. Oh, it's dimensional build a scene, so you're going to love it. It's so cool. Yeah,
okay,
cool.
So that is all coming up. We are leaving this right to the last minute. I have not got a winner just yet. We will wait and see. What I will tell you is you need to be tuned in tomorrow. It's going to be another brilliant day. Debbie will be here, of course. She's literally here for like the next 7
week.
days?
Yeah,
next
6 days.
6 days, 7 days. So that's something to definitely look forward to. I'll be back on Monday of next week. I've only got 4 days off. Only 4 days.
I'll still be here on Monday.
Dear oh dear. And talking of dear ideas, we do have a winner. What was the demo of the day, I hear you shout? I can confirm that it is a Debbie winner. It is number 2. That is the winner today.
That was a beautiful one, that one.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant stuff. We'll pop that up onto our Crafty Walk of Fame, and you could be voting for it as your demo of the week on Sunday. Thank you so much for a brilliant 3 days. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you so much, lovely Giggles.
Oh, thank you, Ben. It's been lovely. I will see you Monday.
I will see you then. A big thank you to Amy and to Rachel who've been doing all our socials today. Big thank you to the karate door-to-door salesman. Oh, he's not there anymore. He's probably out selling it. Jake has been brilliant. Also, thank you to Johnny. Thank you to George as well. Yeah, and if you get a knock on your door this afternoon, don't answer it. It's probably Jake trying to sell you some. Listen, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. That's really tickled with that. I'll catch you Monday. Joe's here tomorrow with Craig and Debbie too. See you soon. Bye for now.